One of the topics members of the Women's Leadership Committee discussed with Governor Landry and lawmakers was Senate Bill 244. That's the bill which would change the structure of the Department of Natural Resources and give it a new name, the Department of Conservation and Energy. Louisiana Farm Bureau discovered pages in that bill dealing with water use that could have mandated farmers put meters on wells used for agriculture. The bill's author, Senator Bob Henskins, a sixth-generation rice farmer from Vermilion Parish, says it was an oversight that led to the language in the bill. In this meeting of the House Natural Resources Committee, Senator Henskins introduced amendments that would exclude agriculture from the water use provisions in the bill and would add the executive director of the State Soil and Water Conservation Commission to an advisory panel that could make recommendations concerning water use to the head of the Department of Conservation and Energy. Senator Henskins and several members of the committee mentioned getting phone calls from Louisiana Farm Bureau members over the Memorial Day weekend expressing their concern.
That's the amendment that fixes the problem we created on the Senate floor the other day. It was totally not intentional, but we did do it. And so today I promised Wednesday night when we found it to Farm Bureau that we would put the exemption back in. I really think that this was an exemption for the Capital Area Groundwater Commission that came out with that, which is actually a stronger exemption than AGS had in groundwater before. And we're putting that now over the whole state. So it's actually a stronger exemption than they had before.
Committee Chairman Brett Guyman of Lake Charles placed the bill back on the calendar to consider on June 4th. Senator Henskins said there were a couple more amendments the committee needs to consider before advancing the bill to the House floor.